Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Coffee and Cards. My name's Michelle Zanovich, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. Every weekday morning at 8 o'clock, I come to you live to start our day with a little creativity and fun. This week, like I said yesterday, I'm showcasing the new 2020-2022 in colors, and today is no exception. It is Casing Tuesday, so over on the Casing Tuesday group, there's a sketch posted, and so I created a very sweet and simple card using the new Misty Moonlight designer series paper, coordinating cardstock, and the coordinating Misty Moonlight ribbon. This is really nice ribbon. It's flat, it ties pretty bows, and then I added just a little touch of magenta madness using the new enamel dots, the new in color enamel dots. So all the sketches, all the measurements will be found over on my blog later this morning. So let's get started. We are going to create this same card using just jade. Both of these colors, if you look, are kind of a soft, very soft, almost brushed look, kind of a greenish blue and a very denim blue. And then somebody yesterday mentioned, that the back of the pattern that I used in that coordinating designer series paper stack looked like denim on the back, and so I wanted to show you that today because it certainly does. So today, maybe we'll call this Mr. Green Jeans over here, because that's what we're going to do. Now, I'm going to get my Stampin' Pierce mat because I am going to layer this on the piece of Whisper White. This is 5 by 3 3/4, and this is 5 1/8 by 3 7/8. But again, you won't need to worry about that. I'll have it written on my blog later. Right, so that's going to go right on here. And I put this down because I'm using a white frame, and it's difficult to see on the grid paper. So I just put this down to have the dark image on the back, or the darker background. And then I have my Just Jade ribbon, and I'll show you a trick. If you're not a fan of tying bows, this is a great way to do it without, whoopsie. Well, come on. There we go. Without there being a lot of bulk is what I was trying to say. I lost my train of thought. It is raining here, and it just started raining even harder. It's apparently supposed to rain through Friday. Basically, just rain. Okay? So that's going to go on here. And then I'm going to go ahead and adhere that to my card base. And then my friend Andrea taught me this, so I'm going to take just a length here, and she called it a faux bow. So instead of tying your ends here, we tucked it underneath, and then we're going to wrap that, feed it through, and then without tying to add bulk, I'm just going to make a loop like so, and it makes it look very nice, very polished, and pull the ends just like a regular bow. And it does. It lays very nice and flat that way. It doesn't take up a lot of space. It's not too bulky. Let's trim the ends. Today I am using the So Sentimental stamp set and the Label Me Lovely punch. You've seen me use this before. It's one of my absolute favorites for a thank you card. And I have a piece of scrap paper that I've already punched on. And line it up and punch it out. And I have a new pack of dimensionals. It is the perfect day to either go back to bed, which sounds like a swell idea, or to go up in your craft room and spend all day. I think I would grab a cup of coffee and head up in my craft room. Okay, I'm just gonna put that down, and then grab my enamel dots, and let's add just a little bit, just a pop of color. I'm gonna go with the bumblebee enamel dots down here. And remember, you wanna get take your pick tool or use your fingernails like so. It's just working better for me this morning. And be sure to grab underneath, otherwise you make the risk of taking off the enamel, which is fine. You're still left with a pretty colored spot. But if you wanted to add that little bit of shine, you have that. All right, so sweet and simple. I mean, super quick. For those times you need a quick thank you card. And look at the difference in the bows, right? This is using that faux bow technique, and see how nicely it lays flat. On this one I used just a regular, and it is kind of bulky. All right, so thanks for watching. Like I said, this was really sweet and short this morning. I will let you go get another cup of coffee, head to your craft room. I will see you right here tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock. And be sure to check my blog for all your directions at www.makingmemorieswithmichelle.com. Have a wonderful day, everyone. Bye-bye.